Princess Leonor dazzles in glitter glamour and royal jewels at Luxembourg's throne succession dinner. A royal dinner. Dignitaries everywhere, but all eyes locked on one young woman. Not the host, not the bride. Princess Leonor stole the entire night. Luxembourg, the heart of Europe, known for its quiet elegance and discreet monarchy. But tonight, its walls echoed with centuries of royal history and a moment no one expected. The official succession dinner, marking a new era. But amid the gilded crystal, velvet halls, and royal toasts, it was Princess Leonor of Spain who lit up the room. Not with words, not with ceremony, but with presence. She arrived in a floor-length silver gown, custom couture, embellished with thousands of hand-sewn crystals. The neckline soft, regal, understated. But it was the jewels, the tiara, that sparked audible gasps. The fleur-de-lis tiara, reserved for queens, rarely seen, even more rarely worn by someone her age. So why did she wear it tonight? Let's go back. Rewind 48 hours before the dinner. Rumors had already begun swirling. Leonor's presence at the dinner was confirmed late. Last-minute travel arrangements. A subtle shift in protocol. Why the delay? Inside sources close to Zarzuela Palace suggest there was hesitation from Queen Letizia. The dinner, while historic, wasn't Spanish soil. Leonor, though 18, is still under intense protection. Especially now, as she prepares to take on more active royal duties. But King Felipe overruled. He insisted she attend, not just as a guest, but as a statement. This wasn't just another gala. This was Europe's future in one room. Princess Leonor wasn't there to blend in. She was there to represent Spain's next era. And she did. Eyewitnesses describe the moment she entered the ballroom. A hush, then flashes, then whispers. Not just admiration, but shock. Heads of state, royal cousins, ambassadors, all watched her glide past, escorted by Grand Duchess Maria Theresa herself. Why her? Because no one expected it. The public has watched Leonor grow up, from shy schoolgirl to military cadet. Always dignified, always composed. But this night marked something different. This was no princess in training. This was a future queen commanding the room. Her gown shimmered with every step, reportedly designed by a Spanish atelier under royal confidentiality. It took over 300 hours to complete. But it wasn't just about fashion. Everything had meaning. Silver, traditionally worn by European royals at succession events, symbolizing neutrality, clarity, and transition. The tiara, a royal heirloom from Queen Victoria Eugenie, once worn by Queen Sofia. Its appearance tonight signaled continuity, strength, legacy. Her earrings, a gift from her grandmother, Queen Sofia, passed down in private. Unseen until now. Even her shoes were carefully selected, handmade in Madrid, detailed with a tiny sapphire under the heel. But here's the real question. Why make this entrance now? The answer is deeper than fashion. It's geopolitical. Spain is re-establishing its presence in European royal diplomacy. With monarchies shifting, in Sweden, Denmark, and now Luxembourg, alliances and visibility matter more than ever. Princess Leonor wasn't just attending. She was representing a strategy. She was the message. Insiders say this dinner was used as a soft test for her future public image. Could she stand among seasoned royals, sovereigns, and politicians, and not just hold her own, but outshine them? The answer was clear, but not everyone was pleased. Some critics, especially in Spain's political circles, questioned the extravagance. Why such opulence in a time of economic strain? Why put Leonor in such a spotlight, so soon? But supporters argue, this is exactly the moment for it. After a decade of scandals shadowing Spain's royal family, from Juan Carlos's exile to tabloid rumors surrounding Letizia, Leonor's emergence offers something rare: authenticity. People believe her. She's calm under pressure. She speaks with intention. And now, she dresses with purpose. At the dinner, she was seated between Prince Guillaume of Luxembourg and Crown Prince Christian of Denmark, a deliberate placement, sparking even more speculation. Are we witnessing the formation of a new royal trio? Sources say their conversations were light but engaging. Christian was seen laughing. Guillaume was overheard complimenting her Spanish. But what caught attention was Leonor's command of French. Flawless, fluid, An intentional move, honoring the host nation. She gave a short toast, unrehearsed, in both Spanish and French. Soft-spoken, but steady. The room applauded, and the cameras didn't miss a beat. This wasn't accidental. Every move, every gesture, every detail, scripted not by PR, but by legacy. Because the deeper story is this. This dinner wasn't just about who will lead Luxembourg next. It was about who's stepping forward across Europe. And Leonor's entrance signaled something very few expected. She's ready, not just to inherit, but to lead. Behind the scenes, her mother reportedly watched the broadcast from Spain closely. Letizia has spent years shaping Leonor's public path. But sources say this night was a turning point for them both. One aide revealed, she's not just a daughter anymore. She's the future head of state. That line was crossed tonight. It's not just Spain that took notice. British outlets praised her poise. French media called her the surprise star of the evening. And royal fashion analysts declared her look a masterclass in diplomatic dressing. But beneath the glamour, there's still a teenager. After the dinner, Leonor reportedly skipped the private after-party and returned to her suite early. She called her sister, Infanta Sofia, and shared a quiet debrief. No press, no palace statement, just two sisters, talking. That's the human side, and that's why the public connects with her. She's regal, yes, but still real. A young woman balancing two worlds, the weight of tradition and the fragility of youth. So what comes next? Palace insiders suggest this won't be her last major appearance this year. A royal tour may be on the horizon. Quiet meetings with other heirs. Possibly an invitation to an upcoming royal summit. And one more curiosity. The jewelry vaults are being opened. Rare tiaras. Archived gowns. Some say Leonor is being prepared for a coronation-style debut, not as queen, but as Spain's public royal face. For now, the world is watching. Because in just one evening, one entrance, one shimmering gown, Princess Leonor didn't just attend a royal dinner. She announced herself. And no one will forget it.